Drinking my potion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna forget that this time. Alright, we got this.
This is how we die.
You guys ever wonder why the angry archaeologist is angry?
Because we're killing his friends. Oh, this is the guy that's gonna kill me probably, bro.
Yay, the
Fight
trap room is broken.
Fight me, bro.
No, I
dead.
still fell. Just leave, just run away.
Hey, Alex.
You don't have to kill him.
Why?
Literally run away.
That's what I'm doing, but Alex was in the way.
Why me? Yo, that's like going more.
Oh my
Here, I
god.
teleport.
No.
Oh,
You
it's
have
a
the
trap room.
aspect of the end. Run away.
No!
In the trap
Oh,
room.
y'all are in there? Yo, I'm
Why
joining
did you go in the
guys.
trap room?
I
I
baited
immediately
King Bias into the
tap
chat room.
He's stuck in there.
This
Did
is
you
big
trap-
brain.
Did you trap
Yo,
King
get him.
Midas in the trap room?
Get him.
This is genius.
I'm at no health. Oh my god.
We can't possibly lose to him now.
Alright,
I
you don't
used
have
my-
to kill him.
Yes, I do.
He gives nothing. Oh my god.
He gives satisfaction.
Okay, I'll help.
I love murder.
This is so dumb.
We don't do this for loot. We do this for the thrill of the kill.
He died.
Nice, we tried to insert. There we go.
Got him? Nice.
Nice, let's go.
See, look, 0 deaths. Oh, we got an A though. We took 2.
Oh.
Got an A.
I've been playing Hypixel Skyblock for a little over 2 years, and that time has slowly but surely come to an end, so I'd just like to share with you guys what my experience has been like. One of my more recent ventures was into Void Bloom's Seraph, or better known as the Enderman Slayers, and I think I got into this because partly of dungeons, but also because there was a bow, and when I play video games, I really just get into bows. Like, I really like using bows. And so when I found out there was a pretty OP bow in the Enderman Slayer collection, it just took a lot of grinding to get there. I decided that's what I would embark on. And in doing that, I found out about some new abilities, like with Null and like the Void things. And it hasn't really appealed to me. It's like interesting how there's a whole new like category and way to deal damage and collect stuff over time, but the bow is what I really aim for, and I'm really happy that I got that. These are smart decisions. I am a smart individual making intelligent money moves. I would never choose to make bad decisions. Sure, would possibly go wrong. Big. Possibly weird. Oh, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, you're not running away. And get back to the orb. Back to the orb with you. Come on, come on. Incredible. Incredible pig ring skills. Right into the orb. What's my loot? 3 grand experience bottles. Yo, that's insane. Run it back. Where are you going? Where are you going? This way? This way? Okay, okay, okay. Go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. What you got? 32 enchantment. I'm actually leveling up collections from this. I don't actually have collections. This is great. This is intelligence. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? No. This way. Back to the orb. Back to the orb. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Come on. Give me more loot. What's it gonna be? Oh my gosh, that's insane. Now, of course, this wouldn't be much of a recap if I didn't include the one thing that took up the majority of my time in Skyblock. Oak, and getting to number 1. I have maintained it for a while simply because of the fact that it's how I make money and that's how I do stuff, so I can like buy things like dungeons because that was a bit of fun. But I just wanted to come back to this oak forest. It's simple in design. It seems like most of these trees are custom trees. Like, I don't see any just bone milled up from the ground and set into rotation. These all seem like handcrafted or generated trees based off of a program. And it seems simple, but it's something that I've come to appreciate over like the past few years, because I've spent hours upon hours in this oak forest. Like it's an ungodly amount. Like if I do the slash playtime, yeah, 5,000 hours in playtime. Probably half of that at least has been spent in this oak forest, just chopping down trees. And it wasn't all just with the axe. It was with other things. Like I used pets. I remember when I first got my ocelot pet, I had crafted it from the jungle logs. I made it myself with the recipe. And then I leveled it up using cat. So it was up to from rare to legendary. So it was like 2 iterations of upgrading. So it wasn't that much, but it gave me a connection with my ocelot. Same with my connection with my Tricapitator, to the point where no matter what happens when I leave Skyblock, I'm not going to give it away. It's something that's important to me. It's something that's unique to me. It's something that I've been with for a while. After using my ocelot though, I was convinced by one of my friends to get a monkey pet, because this gave me speed, which was nice, but it gave me the reduced cooldown on my Tricapitator, so I can use it like every second instead of every 2 seconds, which was pretty huge and something I should have definitely done earlier, but I was stubborn about it and didn't want to. And the oak forest isn't the only place that my oak time was spent, I guess. It was also done on my island, in my life and keyboard pool, also dedicated to oak, but mainly in my oak setup. And I want to give this person a shout out again. This setup was made by Pigabyte, and it's just insane. With the foraging crystal being the way it is, this setup just optimizes minions in terms of like their ideal layout, and it's honestly just like really cool. It's, looking back at it, pretty like simple, but there's a challenging thing to design. So I really appreciate him for making this for me and then allowing me to use the design in my videos and my island. Having gone into oak also pushed me into other areas of Skyblock, such as the Dwarven Mines. Now, why would someone solely focused on oak spend so much, oh my gosh, power crystals finished, spend so much time in the Dwarven Mines? Well, that's for the simple reason of the Forge. I think it's called the Forge? Yeah, this place down here. This place allowed me to get a beacon and power crystals, which fueled my beacon. Ultimately, what? Yeah. Beacon. Buffing the minions on my island. It was a decent buff, and with that I was able to boost my minions a bit more. But I also want to talk about the Dwarven Mines, because this place, while it was mainly just spent for oak, I also had some fun, because there are areas that even now I just haven't gone to or haven't had the need to explore. But I've had my fair share of fun here with my friends or just like with other Skyblockers. And one thing that I really liked about the Dwarven Mines was it kind of brought out a better side of people in Skyblock, because a lot of the times you run into like scammers in lobbies, or like just people not really talking or caring about others and just focusing on themselves. But in the Dwarven Mines, there's like this like one rule that I don't know how it started, but it's like pretty cool. When mining and you get titanium, if you don't need it, usually people say they have it, and then you can just use it to finish like your quest that you get from the king. And so it was just like a little act of kindness that people have begun to do and continue to do in the Dwarven Mines, and I think that's really cool. I feel like I would be misrepresenting oak and just minions if I didn't talk about one of the most grindy things involved in boosting your minions, and that has to do with Madoc. More specifically, with Tarantula Bloodfathers, as they're called, and unlocking the Spider Slayer level 6, the Flycatcher recipe. This thing that took millions upon. I think it turned out to be like around 180 million at the time of like crafting when I was playing. The prices changed and fluctuated a bit, but that's how much it cost me back then. And I think I stand by my statement of saying that spiders suck, seeing as I've spent countless hours in here. Like, it wasn't even a smart grind in that it was like done in a time matter. I got on like in 3 days and just decided to, yeah, I'm gonna spend a majority of my time just getting to spider tier 6 with no regard for like anything else. Like, I'm pretty sure I just pulled 2 all-nighters in a row with one of my friends in a Discord call, and we just didn't stop. Like, I don't know what they were doing, but I was just here. I was here the whole time. I was killing spiders, broodfathers, losing millions in money just because of the fact that it costs more than you get when doing any slayer other than like an Enderman Slayer. So I was just losing money left and right, but in the end it worked because I got the flycatchers, and it was the most tedious thing I've done in terms of like getting a boost. And the boost was considerably better than like anything else, because the flycatcher boost is like actually decent, and then it actually gives you like a 20% minion boost, which is pretty insane in comparison to the foraging crystal, which gives you like one of like a 12% boost, I think, or like a 10% boost. And then there's like the fuels, of course, you can choose, but other than that, there's not much you can change just inside the minion. There's like the exterior boost, like the ocelot pet, and then the beacon. But in terms of an internal boost, the flycatcher is just really good at what it does. But dang, did it take a while to get. And crafting was also a nightmare. I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, I still have this tarantula just laying around. I used up like, I think all of these chests, maybe not, but this whole wall, I think I had dedicated it, like in the heat of crafting flycatchers, I dedicated this whole wall just to be able to store the tarantula silk, so that when I was actually able to craft the flycatchers with the flint shovel, I think that's what cost the most in it. Yeah, the fly swatter, my bad, not the flint shovel, the fly swatter. How did I even get the fly swatter? I might have bought those. It might have been like an item drop or a crafting both thing, but yeah. Flycatchers. The main reason that I have a very strong opinion on spiders sucking, because of those guys, and I don't think I'm losing that opinion anytime soon. The last thing I like to talk about with my oak was this calendar, not calendar, what was like a diary I made, just of how much oak I had on a given day. And it's just kind of how I started my journey to number 1. It was something just to mark how much I produced in a day, and kind of pushed me to get a certain amount every day. And it was really nice to have that marker and be able to look back on where I used to be, and like gives me an idea of like what I was doing at that time. Like, I can think back and like some of these months and just think of what was going on in like my life. That's like really fun to do. It's like reminiscing. Let me add one final sign to this wall. Yeah, make sure it's like in the middle. Hopefully this guy is. Okay, this should be the middle. Okay. Today's date. What is it? Saturday, June 18th. So January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, I definitely know how months work. 18, 20, 22. Rank. Number 1. 301 million. Thank you. Actually, yeah. That will be my final sign. Kind of just like a final marking of my island. Almost the last thing to change. The final thing will be cleaning up my island, which I'm going to... Actually, yeah, I'll start on that now. My island has been a mess for a while. It's no secret. I don't really go on the outside much, so it doesn't really... It's not really something I look at or see often, but it's a mess. I have farms all over the place. I have like the mushroom island that I just spawned at like the beginning of my days in Skyblock, and it's just still sitting there. So I'd like to get rid of just like all of that. I remember making these farms way back when I was like in probably the beginning phases of Skyblock. Just getting into minions and thinking that if I have massive farms on my island, that I'll be like a professional Skyblocker, because I'm definitely going to want to go and collect all those pumpkins and melons and sugarcane all the time. Yeah, that's definitely the route I went and didn't just solely go oak. But they were definitely a fun thing to do, and it's kind of like a funny mark on like your island as what kind of Skyblocker you are. If you like build massive farms just to have them or to think you're going to use them. I was definitely that kind of person that just thinks I'm going to use them and then just end up in the oak forest for like the rest of my time. Well, that's all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, not just this video, but like all of my Skyblock videos. It's definitely been a journey, and one that I don't think I would have started if I never picked up my true capitator. That's something that really changed my Skyblock experience, I think, for the better. It made it really hectic and all over the place, but it gave me a goal to work towards, and for that I'm really happy. So my island's still going to be open to the public. I'll turn on like my API and like collections and stuff so you guys can see anything if you want, but I'm just going to take a break from Skyblock and just like move on to different things. It's kind of just a changing point in my life off of Hypixel mainly. I'll continue with my Minecraft videos up until I finish like the quest progression, and then I'm not sure. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. All the support from all of the videos has been amazing, and like the reactions and comments on like my #1 video was like really heartwarming to just see that many people, I don't know, kind of care about like what I spent a lot of my time doing. So one final time, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my Skyblock experience, and maybe I'll see you again. Peace.
There's gonna be one specific thing I will only remember after I join the dungeon. And I don't know.
You have a dungeon orb.
Yeah, that's facts. I don't think
Oh, that's the thing.
I don't.
You don't need one though. Don't you?
Yes,
You just
you
do
do.
shift. You
Yes,
just
you
do
do.
shift. You just do shift Q.
No,
Don't you?
it won't let you do it if
You have
you
to have
don't
it
have
in
a
your
dungeon
inventory.
orb in your
I have it.
inventory.
I have it in my inventory.
Also, pets. If you
Yes,
care about
I
that.
have the right pet.
I already have the right pet equipped.
I don't think I've touched Hypixel since we last played Dungeons.